yesterday I had my hopefully fingers crossed last vaccine. Completely broke down. I felt like I had I've just finished work and I'm getting ready to go to the gym for the first time in like... Shuri, how long since I've been?
What? 1 year?
Not really a year, almost a year. Maybe 9 months? June? How long is that?
Minimum 6 months.
No, like if the last time I went was in June.
June?
Yeah.
8 months.
So in 8 months I haven't been going. So tomorrow is my birthday. Tomorrow I'm turning... I'm not even gonna tell you. I'm turning something.
34.
So I thought
34.
Vale, okay, I turned 34. Anyway, so to end my 33rd year.
34.
Yeah, in a good way, I'm gonna go back to the gym. I'm a little bit stressed about it, but before I go I need to take something to eat, and I made my energy bites last night, so I'm gonna have one of those or a couple of those depending on. So I have a recipe for this under my food highlights on my Instagram. They are gluten-free, dairy-free, they follow all the guidelines of like best bet diet, but I think it also works if you are on the Walsh protocol. But anywho, highly recommend, high in protein, high in fiber, and it's gonna give me an energy boost, which I will need if I'm gonna do this workout. So let's have one of those and then I'm gonna change. I made it here and I'm just like it's so hard. It's so hard when you haven't been for so long. So I've booked in for 3 months. I bit the bullet and now I'm here. Hi guys, welcome back to a new vlog. I wanted to film a little intro for you guys. So today is my birthday. Happy birthday to me. The kids are currently with my mom. She picked them up yesterday after school. Today is Saturday, by the way. And Caesar and I was supposed to go out for dinner last night and have some time alone, and today we are expecting them to come back around 4-ish, where we're gonna have some birthday cake and celebrate together. So the plans yesterday was that we were gonna go out for dinner, and we had a few errands to run before that, and then we got home, we sat down to watch a movie. It was quite an emotional movie. I have no idea if that influenced what happened after, but yesterday I suffered from what I think was a like panic attack or anxiety attack. I'm not sure. Like, I don't know what actually happened. All I know is that I was completely incapable of doing any of the things that we planned. I spent, I think, about 2 hours in bed just crying, and for a while we were a little bit scared because I felt like I was losing control over my body and I couldn't feel my body. It was like everything was just asleep, and it was not very fun. So woken up this morning with like a little bit swollen, a little bit blurry-eyed, and I feel like I've run the marathon. And I'm just not in the mood really to celebrate or do anything of the sort. So what we're doing now is that we're gonna go to the gym. So this will be the second time this week where I go to the gym. I'm just gonna do some light exercise and hopefully that's gonna lighten my mood, and I like the fact that Caesar and I can go together, so I'm gonna choose to see that as a positive. So I'm having my coffee, getting ready to leave, and we'll see what happens. So yeah, turning 34. Wow. jag visst ska hon leva, jag visst ska hon leva, jag visst ska hon leva till 100 år.
Cumpleaños feliz, cumpleaños feliz, te deseamos Pepo, cumpleaños feliz. Venga, vamos. ¡Hip, hip, hurra! ¡Hip, hip, hurra! ¡Bien!
Maybe happy. Can you?
Jag slickar.
Du slickar.
Ja, slickar åt jag.
Akta så du inte sätter alls.
Det är inte så mycket, det ser ut som det är med. Den är brun där i den änden. Nej, det var det inte. Okej.
Nej.
Choklad, choklad, choklad.
Akta magneten va?
Nu kommer han svensken här.
Mami, pappa har gått ut.
Okej, vi är.
Mira, el regalo de mami del cumpleaños.
We have to open it now. We don't have to open it first.
Mami, jag vill ha bilkort. Jag vill ha kort. Oj, tanto se pasa, champú.
Wow! ¿Cómo le gustan los
When I
cositas
shut my
de...
feelings out, look at me like I'm different. Still you stay cause you feel something real. Get so lost in my moments.
Alexa, silencio.
Need you.
Bueno, con este obsequio, con este regalo, with this gift,
Fell in love with your
I propose
colors. They kinda tell me what I'm
Dime
thinking.
en castellano.
quiero que seas
Fell in
mi
love with
esposa.
the way we are and the way we lose it.
Identifico.
There's something different about
Y
it,
este nombre.
and the reason why we stay. We fly around like paper planes. They never know where we will fall. Nobody can see us, still they wanna tear us apart. There's something different about the way we are.
Now you have to take it off.
Que se vea, Hola.
Wow, qué bueno.
Oh,
Look how pretty! Y mi cara también.
There's something different about us. Moving cup after cup after cup. Yeah, it's just the way we do
No.
it.
Paro.
Anything just
Life is funny sometimes, isn't it? Yeah, it's been a few days. So my birthday did not go as planned. I spent the majority of the weekend in a constant state of a panic attack. I could not for the life of me stop crying. It was just not a good moment for me, and I'm pretty sure that that's what it was that happened on Friday when, yeah, I just completely broke down. I felt like I had the weight of the world on my shoulders, and I felt like, because the kids weren't there, maybe, I'm not sure, like that this is what I'm thinking, but because the kids weren't there, I didn't have a reason to be like, hold it together, stay strong, da-da-da-da. I kind of just let go, and when I did, that's what came out. So I'm still feeling a little bit weird after. Caesar was so sweet. He got me, so we had the most like romantic plans, and I don't know if that's why I'm so sad about it still. Like, the idea for us was to go out for dinner on Friday, and I knew what he had in mind. I knew that he wanted to upgrade my engagement ring. So when we got engaged back in 2017, we had just no funds, like there was no money to buy a ring for. So we bought this silver ring with crystals, which I love. I mean, I love the design of this ring. It's my dream ring in how it looks. So I'm very happy with it, and it haven't bothered me at all to have like a not so expensive ring. But I know that he wanted to upgrade it, so I had given him some ideas of what I liked. I even lent him this ring for him to know the size. Like, I knew what was coming. And then as soon as he brought out that beautiful packaging, I could see from what store he had purchased a ring, and I realized that it wasn't gonna work because I wouldn't be able to wear it constantly. So this ring I haven't taken off my finger unless I'm having like an MRI or something in that, like where you can't physically wear it. But I wear it every day, all the time. And this ring, I knew I wouldn't be able to wash my hands. I couldn't wear it, like I had to be careful not to get like hairspray, perfume, that kinds of things. And I have 2 small kids. I wash my hands like a million times a day. So when I saw the packaging, I was like, he's probably spent quite a lot of money in our, like, how, you know, much money we have on this ring, and I just knew that it wasn't gonna work. So long story short, today after work he's taking me to the store to have a look and see if I can find something else. I'm not gonna get my hopes up that I'm going away with a ring today, because I don't think that I can get one from that store. I might get something else instead, because I don't think that they will give him his money back. So I might get a necklace, or I might get some earrings or something like that. But an engagement ring, I don't think so. But yeah, I mean, it's the thought that counts, and it's the question that he questioned me, or like asked me, that's important. So he wants us to get married next year, which would be magical because it's our 10-year anniversary. So yeah, we're gonna do that this afternoon. Can I just say how happy I am? So yesterday was Valentine's Day. That's not why I'm happy, but anyway, it was a good day. So yesterday I had my hopefully fingers crossed last vaccine. So when I started Ocrevus, they told me that I needed to get a few vaccines to prepare my body for receiving the treatment. And I had to go through testing to see what vaccines that I needed. And in my case, I did not need any active vaccines, just inactive, so I could start my DMT treatment with Ocrevus without having to have all the vaccines beforehand. So we did that. I've almost been on Ocrevus for a year. I've had 2 infusions. I'm 1 month away from my year, like the year mark, and hopefully yesterday I received my last vaccine, my last shot. So I've had 33 shots. It's not 33 different vaccines, but each vaccine have a variation of dosage. So it could be 1 dose, 2 dose, 3 dose. And in this case, I had to get 2 rounds of the hepatitis B vaccine. So I've had 5 shots in total of just hepatitis B. And they gave it to me yesterday in my right arm. She asked me, what arm do you want? Because it was just 1 shot, so I could choose. And I have so much pain in my left arm because of my MS. I just told her, please do it in the right arm. And when she did, she was in a bad angle, so it was quite painful when she put the needle in. But I was a big girl, and I managed to get through it. And I have to go in April, I think, for a blood test to see if I have antibodies against it, and if I have enough of them, that means that I'm covered, I'm done, I don't need to get any more vaccines. That makes me so happy, because let me just tell you, I'm a person who, I do not like vaccines. I do not like just putting things in my body that is not, you know, natural, or I know what it is and that kind of, but you know, sometimes you have no choice. So I'm just trusting the doctors and I'm just doing what they're telling me to do, and I'm telling you that I've suffered so much from these various vaccines because they have so many side effects, and this time around I'm happy to report I feel great. Like, I haven't had any side effects. It was sore, my arm was sore last night. I had a little bit of difficulty lifting it for a couple of hours, but other than that I feel great. And after my appointment we went, me, the kids, Caesar, to a jewelry store to have a look at some of the rings. So for my birthday, Caesar re-proposed to me, and he was so cute. He had spent in our world a lot of money in this new ring because he wanted to upgrade this one that I've loved, and it was a quite cheap ring that we got to have like a temporary thing. But I mean, I'm gonna miss this ring, I'm still gonna use it from time to time, but he wanted to upgrade it, and I was very happy and for him to do that and grateful. And he wanted to get something that matched the bracelet he got for me for Christmas, which is so sweet and thoughtful, but it was just not good because it's Swarovski crystals and you can't get them wet. So I panicked and I was like, oh, I can't have a Swarovski crystal engagement ring because I'm not going to be able to use it, basically. Because I'm a mom of 2 kids, like I wash my hands constantly, you guys. So it was a nice ring to have for special occasions. But because it's Swarovski, you can't return it. And I was just panicking and feeling like I waited 9 years, or almost like, okay, 8 years I've waited for this potential upgrade, not knowing if we were gonna be able to do it or not. And when we finally did, or when he finally decided to do that, it was a ring that I wasn't gonna be able to use. So my heart broke and I was really upset. So I did some research. I found an alternative ring, not very expensive, but gold, and I showed it to him and he was like, okay, let's go tomorrow. So that was yesterday on Valentine's Day. So I got to go to the jewelry store and pick out my own ring, and I was so happy, and the kids were there, and I had so difficult to like choose which one I wanted. And I know that I want to have a wedding band too for the day when we get married, and I need them to match because I'm very like, you know, I like details. So I tried the ring that I then selected together with a potential wedding band, and I saw how they looked together. It was between 2 different rings. One was a little bit more expensive, but I opted for the more cheaper option because on my hand that one looked better and it was more comfortable to wear, but they didn't have it in my size. So fun fact, I have the smallest size ring there is for adult hands, so I have a size 10 on this finger, and she had to special order it for me. So I don't have it to show you, but I'm waiting for the call when they're gonna tell me that my ring has arrived and I can go and pick it up, and I'm just so happy. I will still use this from time to time because this ring has been my most precious belonging, like my favorite thing in the world, and I really like how it looks on me. So make sure know that I will be using this from time to time, depending on my outfit and things. But very excited for my new ring. And when he asked me to marry him, like he re-proposed, as I said, he said that he wants me to become his wife next year. So yeah, for our 10-year anniversary-ish, hopefully there will be a wedding. Hopefully. I mean, we have said this now for so long, who knows? But the intention is there, and I know where I want to get married. So hopefully the ceremony doesn't have to cost as much, and we can do like the reception in a different way. We don't have to have the full package there, I think. But we shall see. It's very exciting, and I just wanted to share that with you guys because, you know, I share everything with you. So today though, after work, I'm going to the gym, and I'm sticking to trying to stay healthy and following my routine, as I mentioned in my last video. At the time I'm recording this, my previous vlog haven't gone live. It's gonna go live tonight. So I'm asking you to please tell me if you want me to film that routine for you guys. Maybe it could be beneficial. But yeah, I'm gonna stop rambling.